Alright. Heading out to Venom. And because this Venom is not on expert mode, this will be pretty easy. Doing this on expert mode is suicide, and maybe I'll give you a brief summary of me trying to attempt to do it. Just kind of look at the sheer number of enemies they throw at you right at the beginning.
We're not done yet. Time to show the monkeys who's boss. They're everywhere. These guys just keep coming.
Yes, indeed. Oh, there's no gun there. Okay.
Don't go dying on me.
Wow. There's a lot less enemies here when it's not expert mode. Stay down here. The interesting thing is, even though there's a lot of enemies, it's still a lot easier to get the medal if you take the hard path as opposed to the easy one.
Hey, what's the big idea?
You got in my way.
I'll take the left.
The right's easier.
I've got the right. You've got an enemy on your tail.
Yeah, those enemies in expert mode would rip your wings right off. In fact, in expert mode, just a few more paces, and that's as far as I was ever able to make it. Yeah, pretty much right here, that's as far as I was able to do it. Or maybe it was here? Oh. Either way. So in case you're wondering, the goal is 200.
Location confirmed. Enemy surprised.
And I thought it'd be Andros calling in. I guess he only does that in one level.
I'm going left.
I'll take the right again. No one here.
Here they come.
From where? Rock formations? Is this Andros a scientist or a god? Of course, I can ask the same question in the original game. A gold ring?
This brings back memories of your dad.
A good thing or a bad thing is what I wonder. Oh hey, there's Andros. That's what you think. Doing like choreographed dancing. Into the temple. Let's see, can you destroy the things out here? Nope.
That temple gives me the creep.
And here you will find the boss. Just a big stone figure that runs away. See how quickly I can take care of him.
What's going on? He's running away.
Wimp. Need to worry.
Don't get too close, Fox.
Yeah, first you gotta remove his outer skeleton, and then his inner skeleton you can take care of.
Data analysis complete. Here it comes.
Says not to get too close, but it's hard to get hits on him when he's that far away. So the tower's down on me. What else am I supposed to hit? Took that full over again. Okay, there we go. Head maybe? Or shoulder pad.
Never give up.
Oh, the head. Almost there. Did I get it? Almost. Yeah, I just gotta shoot the middle and... Why is he not dead? There we go.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm alright. He's gonna need some fixing though, or whatever. Now it's on the Andros. Okay. So I'll tell you this now because I'm not sure how long the tunnel is.
I'll go it alone.
Andros is a giant floating monkey head, which, to be honest, he just freaks me out, so I'll see if I can keep my composure here. Essentially, what you want to do is you want to shoot his eyes, so that way his hands will be preoccupied. Shoot the buttons on the hands, and then go for the eyes as soon as the hands are gone. If he tries to eat you, give him a bomb. And then he will stop trying to suck you in. However, knowing I got like full laser beam, this boss fight's probably gonna take, I don't know, a minute tops. Hey, ring. Is this when he says you will die just like your father? I always forget that. Ah, that was correct. Oh, the bomb. Well, they really load you up here. Yeah, on the hard path, you gotta choose which path to take. Okay. Just go for the eye. One of them, anyway. Then you go for the hand. Then you go for another eye. And just like that. And then you shoot the eyes. And then he will reveal his true form. Throw a bomb at him, otherwise he will kill you instantly. There you go. I'm not really sure if this is something that's supposed to happen, but I swear, the first time I played this game, I made one of his eyes explode, and then from there, I just never attempted to beat Andross for a good 7 or 8 years. In fact, it was on this very TV I was finally able to face my fear and defeat Andross. Of course, I did that on the hard path, because I just always took the hard path. So I got the better ending, actually.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
You did it!
Okay, I'll admit it. You did good, Fox.
No, thank you. So, as for the endings, there's not really that much of a difference. The main thing is, at the very end, they might give you a different picture if you beat it on expert mode the easy way, or the hard way. And also along the way you can pick up comrades, either Cat or Bill, which will be found at Katina and Zonas. You can only have one of them, and they will just kind of fly around one of the cutscenes for you. I'm not really sure what more to say, so I'll just kind of point out a few interesting names along the way. I already had Shigeru Miyamoto's name. He's basically the man of Nintendo. Ah, there's Koji Kondo. He was also the sound composer of the original game. And also I just find it interesting to hear the name Koji in real life, because I'm a really big Digimon fan, and Koji was the name of one of the characters. So it's just interesting to think that's a real Japanese name. There's another such Digimon name later on, but that's not until much later. It's kind of sad that this comes out better on the black and white TV than on the color one. I don't know. I almost kind of wonder if Koji Kondo also worked on Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. There's a few little riffs in this piece that just kind of remind me a lot of that game. This just looks like garbage today, doesn't it? I think they made an HD remake of this game.
Starbuck, we are in your debt.
I would be honored to have you as part of the Cornerian...
Oh, no, sir. We prefer doing things our own way.
Now, you don't actually have to push the button here to answer the call, which is really
Gray
nice.
Fox is ready to go.
It's time for us to go now.
I just love this ending shot here. Very cinematic. In fact, it almost looks even more cinematic in black and white. Ah, there he is. Takuya. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that last name, so I'm not going to try to butcher that. I still find that interesting. Tri-films. Weren't they the ones that had, like, the logo with the running unicorn, I believe? I wonder what they have to do with it. Oh well. This is probably the most beautiful piece of music in the game, so just enjoy it. Now, if you beat the game on hard mode, Andross does not laugh at you and that big face doesn't show up. That's really the only main difference. And if you do it in expert mode, after the little picture, you will, well, after that little thing, it'll give you a nice little picture like, good job! In fact, I got that on tape. I think I might show that off in a moment. But first, let's go for the ending of the game. Wow, I've just gotten so high scores that getting that much doesn't even qualify me for 10th place.
This is one steep bill, but it's worth it.
Now, if you get a high enough score, he'll just kind of go, what? Let me get that tape queued up to show you what the ending would look like in expert mode. Okay, so not only is this the ending for expert mode, but it's also the ending for the hard path, and I got Bill as a sidekick. The thing I want to show you is in expert mode, they add sunglasses to Fox. That's the main thing I want to show you here at the beginning, as well as show Bill flying around for a little bit. Then after that, I'm just going to start fast-forwarding like crazy. Yeah, there we have Shigeru Miyamoto. The man of Nintendo. So now if you look very closely, you can see he's wearing sunglasses as Bill's flying overhead. Then there's the awesome picture at the end. Just kind of fades away. Great! Win! It's actually kind of a good picture if you can ever get a chance to see it in color. I'm trying to remember, what name did I put in there? Was the one where I went for yes! And yes, that was kind of a Sean Connery joke. So yeah, thanks for joining me on my little walkthrough. I hope it was enlightening, or if nothing else, just a nice...
What?
There we go. If nothing else, just a fun trip down nostalgia lane. And maybe a nice preview for the HD version, because, let's admit it, by today's standards, this game looks like crap. But at least the gameplay is still good, and at the end of the day, I feel like that's really all that matters. Well, see you next time.